I mean, I'm standing in water that's practically up to my knees, and it's surrounding this entire home. Florida Fish and Wildlife is expected to finalize a ban on chummy today when fishing for any species from the shore. It's hard to imagine this is the third shooting in just 27 hours right here in Fort Myers. Now, one ingredient that's pretty common this time of year is celery. Plumbers say this is the worst thing to put down your drain because once these things break up down into these fibrous threads, kind of like dental floss, the Department of Environmental Protection says the limestone sludge is not toxic once it's treated. We're about 30 minutes away from Best Buy opening up here, and if you take a look at this line, we've got lots of shoppers here in Southwest Florida taking advantage of these Black Friday deals. Don't try this at home, kids, right? We are here at Everglades Wonder Garden taking a step on the wild side. Check this out. Redheaded Wishes transformed me into a magical unicorn because we're talking about all the popular costumes for 2018. Home insurers have dropped the policies of over 87,000 Floridians just in the third quarter of this year. Packing up some grocery bags, they'll be headed out later this morning. Now, inside these grocery bags are 15 different items, 15 different good items: potatoes, canned vegetables, tuna, juice, pasta. A Broward County man is facing aggravated assault charges this morning over $1 difference in cigarette prices. Listen to this. Right now, the city of Fort Myers plans to move the Dunbar sludge to a site in Polk County, but people are concerned about the potential effects.
Both of them went into the house, and he came out later carrying her, and her head was flopping around, they said.
Peggy Bauer heard from neighbors about what they saw before police arrived yesterday. Are you surprised that something like this happened over there?
No, I'm not surprised, because he was always in an uproar about something.
She says her neighbor Roy Lee Poore has been arrested before, at least twice since she moved here 2 years ago.
Every time he came around me, he began to fuss at me.
And neighbors believe he's responsible for whatever led to this police presence.
I told my girls about it, and they were about ready to move me out.
So I looked up the address on the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office website and discovered Roy Lee Poore has been arrested 4 times in Charlotte County, including an assault charge with intent to commit a felony back in 2011.
He's been in jail many times, from what I hear.
Terry Serpico lives near Poore too, and she says seeing this outside her home is unsettling.
It concerns me a lot because, you know, it's too close.
Kathryn is in the studio this morning. She got to sit down with the athlete and his family. So good morning, Kathryn.
Yeah, that's right, Chris and Lisa. Good morning. It really, truly has been so much fun to get to know Tommy Watkins and his family. And he told me how they played such a big role in his successful career. He says he especially owes a lot of his success to his parents.
Bullet.
His teammates called him the mayor.
You know, I've grown up back at this stadium, at these fields in the back for over 20 years.
And now players call him coach.
Nice.
And for Tommy Watkins, it all started right here in Fort Myers.
I graduated from Riverdale High School. I was drafted in the 38th round by the Twins.
It was 1998 when Watkins says baseball went from play to professional.
I thought I was going straight to Minnesota. You know, little did I know I was going right down the road.
He started his career with the Fort Myers Miracle.
I just felt like I had to impress everybody. Hometown guy, and, you know, a lot of people would come out just to see me. And you feel like you had to impress them.
And his local fans weren't the only ones watching. After 10 years with the minor league team, Watkins got called up by the Twins in 2007. A dream come true for the Fort Myers native. He played in 7 games with the Twins before he got hurt.
I hurt my lower abdominal when I was in Minnesota. So I came back here to rehab. Didn't get healthy enough to finish the season.
He came back and played for the Miracle for 2 years after that and says he's loved every minute of it.
I just love baseball at an early age. My dad played, so, you know, just following in his footsteps.
Tommy Watkins Sr. played for the Cincinnati Reds before his son was born.
He never pressured me to play. It was always more of a supportive than, you know, trying to push it on me.
And both of his parents knew at an early age Tommy would play just like his dad.
And when he was 4 years old, he put that cup on. And
come on, that was a moment when when I put a cup on.
Yes.
Ever since, they've been nothing but supportive. Tommy Watkins was recently named as first base coach.
That ball's out of here.
For his team, the Minnesota Twins.
We used to go to the games all the time, but now that he's up in the major leagues, it's it's just a wonderful feeling to see him make it this far.